AV SuperFriends on Topic is an independent production wholly owned and operated by AV SuperFriends, LLC. For the highest quality recording of all of our shows, visit avsuperfriends.com. This is AV SuperFriends on Topic, a 30-minute monthly roundtable focused on a single topic. This discussion will be opinionated, to the point, and saturated with our well-known blend of painfully won expertise and deeply ingrained immaturity. For October 2025, it's the best-sounding and most Halloween-themed AV-related podcast in higher ed. This is the AV SuperFriends On Topic episode number 63, which, if you do the math, is over 5 years of this crap. Broadcasting live from coast to ghost, from the graveyard to the gridiron. The leaves are falling, the pumpkins are glowing, the grocery store aisles are chock full of giant bags of candy. From the tailgate to the twilight, we're bringing you bone-rattling breakdowns, hair-raising highlights, and enough tricks and treats to keep your speakers screaming. So grab a candy corn, put on that foam finger werewolf paw, and crank it up, because this is the only show that mixes touchdowns and tombstones, pigskins and pumpkins, and your favorite teams with a splash of paranormal play-by-play. I'm Chris Dector. It's time for another Friday afternoon podcast adventure with the AV SuperFriends, and let's say hello to today's expanded panel of AV SuperFriends. Won't sing along yet.
Hit the button. Go.
Now you can. Our first panelist oversees policies ensuring cables are never visible, unless they are, at which point that means they're emerging. He's an associate vice provost of emerging cable management from Kansas City. Say hello to Mr. Jamie Reinhart. Whoops. Wrong button. Sorry.
It's like, wow. Was that me?
It's very dramatic.
No, that's what happens when I move a finger over.
Well, I've decided that the reusable cable ties are now the cable management device of preference.
Reusable.
That's a thing.
Like the short piece of the zip ties left
like
over.
the ones you jam a tweaker in to pop the tooth loop to get it off of something?
No, it's got a little trigger on it, and you just pull
those
right
little
back
guys.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Zippy snappy ones,
great.
whatever they are. Yeah.
Our next panelist enforces proper laptop sanitization, power button use, and respectful treatment of HDMI cables. He's an assistant dean of endpoint hygiene and device etiquette from Corvallis, Oregon. Say hello to Mr. Mark Kolozinski.
Keeping it all clean. Just dunking it.
Be respectful. Respect.
Do you use bleach water?
Spray them. Spray it down.
Bleach water.
Bleach, a little bit of bleach, a little water, vinegar in a pinch. You know, it works.
Dishwasher.
Yep.
Our next panelist champions initiatives that technically touch the network, but really aren't officially an IT problem. He's a vice president for network adjacent experiences from Greensboro, North Carolina. Say hello to Mr. Larry Darling.
Yep, all my private islands can see the network, they just can't actually touch it.
Can't get there. Also joined by our next panelist here is let's see, where is it? Oops, I scrolled too far. He leads the effort to photograph, scan, and cloud store faculty doodles that no one will ever revisit. He's a vice president for strategic whiteboard digitization from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Say hello to Mr. Justin Rexing.
That sounds exhausting. Like, I don't know. Like photograph and scan? It's a little redundant.
Whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, I don't.
And our first special guest panelist balances projector bulbs, LED panels, and window shades to achieve the perfect academic glow. He's a senior manager of instructional illumination optimization from Bloomington, Indiana. Say hello to Mr. Gary Cummins.
Hello. I'm sorry you didn't add an awkward hugger, too. Like, Larry knows what I'm talking about.
Very awkward.
Whoa.
That's an HR thing. And our other special guest panelist curates VHS decks, overhead projectors, and Laserdisc players just in case someone still needs it. He's a coordinator of Legacy Media Nostalgia Services from Champaign, Illinois. Say hello to Mr. Neal. Say hello to Mr. Neal. I'll get there. Neal Feuerhelm.
Thanks. You never know when you got to plug in an Atari, man.
Legacy. Make it work.
Oh, do you have one?
Not around right now, but I can go talk to the Ancient Technologies folks.
That was one of my favorite games of like the giant arcades. Was the LED wall version of like Pac-Man?
Oh, the giant one.
We need to get like a 4x4 video wall with Pong going on it. That'd be fun.
And it was like 10, the 10 millimeter pixel pitch. It's perfect. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Never needed to progress any further than that.
Every one of the little power pellets was its own pixel.
Yes, it was great.
Let's see. So on today's show, we're going to discuss the spookiest trends in AV because we're staying on topic for October here. Yes. And we'll continue our weekly rivalry series with a big Big Ten matchup because everybody's in the Big Ten. But first, a little bit of housekeeping. It's true.
I'm not sure what the number
so it's October, so please don't ghost us. Please you can catch the AV Super Friends live every Friday at about 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific, or whenever Justin's done fixing the problem on his latest project. We stream live on Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. If you can't join us live, please follow us.
Problems on my projects?
Never. Please follow the AV Super Friends on Twitter, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, YouTube for all the fun nonsense. Share this show with your teammates, rivals, or even total strangers. Heck, tackle somebody in the quad and make them listen. We do want to hear. We do want to hear from you. So if there's a topic you'd like us to cover, please hit us up at mailbag at AV Super Friends or drop a comment onto the socials. And when you're listening on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you happen to haunt your favorite podcasts, please rate and review us. Your feedback helps to keep us growing and reach more listeners, and people hate that. I'm just openly branding us as a hate listen these days, and people seem to like it. So, if you want to keep this haunted quagmire of nonsense lit up every week, please consider donating. Your support helps to keep us bringing you the content that you love or that you love to hate. Please don't sit on the sidelines. Join the AV Super Friends.
How relevant. Good job.
Alrighty. I'll get all that crap out of the way. You guys, let's take a quick commercial break here for a brand new cinematic production that Independent Amalgamate is getting into. Then we're going to come back and talk about some scary stuff.
All right. Let's do it.
Made this right before the show.
He waits in the shadows of network closets. He stalks the hallways and forgotten classrooms. And he has only one target: obsolete electronics. They call him the Ether Killer. One plug, and the old network switch flatlines. One jolt, and the zombie Blu-ray player finally stays down. No mercy for mixers. No parole for 360 cameras. Ether Killer doesn't just end life cycles. He leaves nothing but e-waste corpses. The Ether Killer. Old hardware never sees him coming. By Independent Amalgamated.
Does he have a projector lens coming out of his face?
Why wouldn't he have a projector?
What was
coming out
that?
of his face.
That thing, what is that?
Yes,
AV.
Justin, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
AV's coming out of his face.
What did I win? Did I win something for
all expense paid trip to Kentucky.
Well, we went all out on that one. So Jeff Goldblum plays the lead in that, but he never takes off the pumpkin head.
Or says anything.
Or says anything. Yeah, he's dubbed.
One of those roles, yeah.
As far as you know, it's Jeff Goldblum. All righty, let's get into our topic for this month.
What is the topic?
The topic this month is generically the scariest trends in AV, the scariest things in AV and IT, the stuff that scares us the most in AV and IT. So it should be a quick and dirty, everyone run around and tell us why you're scared.
Justin,
Larry,
you
start
cannot
talking.
say the term consultant. Okay.
Yeah, we can't. We cannot say that term today.
Just saying.
Took away
it
all of
could
his
be
whole
anything else,
platform.
but it can't be that.
Why? Who are you to make up these rules? Why?
Okay.
Not a rule follower.
So, Larry, since you're introducing new formats into the show, you start. What's your contribution for the scary thing of scary things?
My scary thing is the thing I'm constantly arguing with Mark about, and it's
hygiene.
Bring it. Let's go. What is it? You love it. I know it.
I think it's a trend that's been happening ever since COVID. You know, when COVID hit, we were letting technology kind of dictate teaching and learning. Like, experience was determined by the technology that was in the space. And I kind of feel like we've never really recovered for that. We've just changed a little bit. Like, we're still defining the classroom by what software company or by what modality can be done in it, but it's always hybrid, high flex, and that limits the educational opportunities that we're affording the instructors to do. There was a LinkedIn article earlier, me and Mark were talking about, where instructors were complaining that essays and deliverables like that had less value because of AI. And that's great, but in order for us to really get to a point where we can determine students' mastery, like experiential learning and active learning concepts and things like that would really be beneficial. But I feel like the way the industry's going and the way we're designing classroom spaces don't push in that direction as much as they used to. And so that's my concern, or my fear.
Too much technology defining the experience, you think?
Too many people outside of the educational environment defining what the classroom experience should be like.
Yeah. Oh, like manufacturers' webinars telling us how the classroom should operate.
Like that, like really good software companies that make really good business products and just don't have a great grasp of teaching and learning.
Just say it, Larry.
I'm not going to say nothing. I want to keep my paycheck. I'm not saying nothing.
But do you think it'd be okay to have a completely
Talking about Lotus Notes? Is that what you're
no
talking
technology in learning space now? If would students accept that? Just totally blank, nothing other than like whiteboards or something like that. Would that be acceptable for them, you think?
I don't know if it would be acceptable, but I'm not sure that the learning outcomes would be worse.
Right. No, you're probably not
I
right.
really think 18-year-olds sometimes don't know what's good for them.
Well, I think there's a lot of keeping up with the Joneses, right? People feel like you have to invest and things need to be splashy and flashy, and you have that like NIL-ification of just like the learning space. You have to keep up with all the big schools to make sure you have, what's hot today, so that students, we want to enroll students and attract them here. And so I think from leadership, I think there is this desire to invest and show those investments and have that technology, but it can hurt the whole overall learning experience, because you're absolutely right. If that stuff's in the way, just because you have technology present doesn't even mean you're adopting it and using it in any foreseeable way that makes any sense.
It's the whole medium is the message. Like if you're forced to use a hammer, everything has to be a nail kind of thing.
We talked about this last week.
Hammer digging a hole.
Yep.
I have mastered that.
It only took 1 week.
Yeah.
Right, Jamie?
All right.
I got to figure it out.
Chris, you keep us in. Who is up next? What's going on?
I do not.
Well, you're talking, so you go.
Okay, I'll go next. I have two. I'm going to get them in really quick. Yes, you want to go?
Okay. No, you can take mine.
The one thing
I'll take one of yours.
One that scares me the most, I've seen a lot lately, is oversized power supplies for small widgets. Like, what in the hell is going on in industry right now when the power supply is larger than the box? And then the other one is like, what's with all the companies? This one scares me the most. The companies that like are still putting all kinds of like bespoke connectors on black boxes anymore. Like what? It really forces me to kind of doubt the maturity level of a lot of these manufacturers that are coming on there.
Who? Show me.
Like,
Yeah,
here, like ones that, like here's this new black box switcher, and it still has all these old legacy ports on there. It's like, what are we doing? Like,
show it.
I like STIs. Why you get?
I don't have that. But I see a lot of them like in the market, like still coming out today. Hey, has all these like multiple.
Well, what specific legacy ports do you?
I've seen things with like VJs on still on switchers, and it's like, why are we doing
making a
this?
comeback?
And then just
technology cyclical.
All the different types of like display ports and VGAs and all the USBs. It's like, do we need all the different types of things on all the things at this point? Like, can we just
I thought you were
simplify
talking
this?
about like a proprietary 7-8 pin connector that
There's those two.
Like I was curious about what that was.
But
it's VGA, but only 14.
right.
pins.
But is it? Have we gotten to a point where we could maybe simplify some of that stuff out, and we don't need to have all the old legacy stuff? You all know, like the projector manufacturers are the most guilty of this, right? Carry all that legacy stuff forward. Like, why are we still doing that? Can we not just put it into all that old stuff?
Well, Mark, if you want
be a
projectors
better
without the
designer.
ports, buy the more expensipe projectors. They take all the ports off.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you get one HDMI on those.
Yeah.
Hey, stop
If
it!
you're
You're
lucky.
taking mine. Damn it!
But I don't know. I think that scary giant power supplies and old legacy things still being shipped on new products scares me.
Yeah, the power supply I get. I have several cameras where the power supply is bigger than the camera.
You
Exactly.
wouldn't have that if you'd use PoE and like network-based cameras.
Well, I
This is
do
not even a
now
camera.
because
This
of
is
that.
just like
I like seeing the 90-watt power adapter for the 16-watt PoE device. That's always a fun concept.
I like the 90-watt PoE adapter that doesn't do anything.
But then you gotta figure out where am I gonna put this at?
On it.
I want to use this, but now I didn't realize it was this. And it's not gonna fit anywhere.
I do have a new AV line of network switches that is a half rack, but you can use 4 of those power supplies plugged into it to provide enough PoE. So here's my half rack switch, 4 power supply. Yeah,
2 RU of power supply.
Yeah.
Generating heat, just the radiating.
Right.
So, anyway, Jamie, what's scaring you?
Well, right now it's like the oversimplification of ports.
Oh, the opposite of mine. You want all the legacy shit back?
No, I
want
don't.
all those ports back.
But I think it goes to the comment of, well, now the projector manufacturers are taking them off.
Like the audio
you just
output?
need to just buy this extra card.
Like
Just buy
HD-based.
Like the audio
But
output
didn't we ask him
on
for
the
that
bigger
back in the day,
projectors
though?
are
Like, just
going
give us the
away.
card option?
Well, it's that pendulum thing, right? They went from putting everything on there to nothing. But I see that when we have a bring your own situation. Well, I just want to play some music. Okay.
Here you're not.
How do we?
Do you have the rights to play that music?
Can it be wireless? Do we have Bluetooth?
How many embedders and deembedders do you need?
A wireless, some kind of. Let's not even get into wireless video sharing. Even does everybody have Bluetooth where they can just share it? What if it doesn't need to be extravagant? No. So now the everyday consumer, everyday person, is used to a certain lifestyle, and we can't provide some of the basic features. Because either their device,
log
such as the
in,
new phones and
authenticate,
things, you can't
14
get
factors.
just audio off the
Get in
damn
there,
things. Right? And there's not enough of it to justify us putting in a special thing.
No.
And I see that happening more and more and more, which I like the idea of USB-C can be used for a lot of stuff. But then again, the parts that we're buying doesn't utilize
that
it in
part.
such
Yeah,
a way that we can do all of that. And so you're stuck in this no man's land of, what you're asking is so simple, and it's like I love the idea and I want to support you, but just go somewhere else.
Legacy workflows.
Yeah.
Need it.
So, but I just see that continuing to happen because that's the way our life, our personal life is running, but our professional life is not there.
Well, wrong.
So, Jamie, what you're saying is it works on your home network. Why doesn't it work here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want the 1/8-inch connector.
Doesn't yours?
Just want the 1/8-inch connector. Plug the iPod in.
I wasn't even going network.
Just give me the plug. Just plug it in.
I just
right?
want to listen to a little Bluetooth music or.
No.
Not in this room.
You're not allowed
to. I'll ask Gap. I'll come in here
Not
and
on
shut you down.
campus.
Okay, Justin. Let's complain about consultants now.
I just hate them. I really hate. I just are you too busy to finish a thought on a piece of paper? Are you so?
There wasn't enough zeros on the contract.
I don't like. Did you hire a chicken to scratch this out? Like, what are we looking at here? Did you put any thought into what this is going to look like when the space is finished?
This is for you, though, Justin. They're doing their part.
It's just, I can feel my pulse.
What would you do if they did it all right,
as
though?
I'm talking.
What would you do with your time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Seriously.
I mean, if you weren't fixing all that, like, what else would you do?
We haven't even started fixing anything yet. It's just the incompetence that pisses me off. It's like how you guys are in this professional industry and all this marketing and all this speech and all this talk, and you're in front of VPs, and then you put something out that's not meaningful, and then everybody else has to pick up your shit, and you get paid in full. You should feel guilty if a project is not done on time and not finished, and it looks like crap and it doesn't function and things had to get removed and problems and issues, you should be held accountable. So I just don't get it. So my second one is, since Larry didn't allow me to talk about it.
That wasn't even about
I
consultants?
just did. Like, I teed you up for that.
That was about consultants, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. So I'm not going to talk about consultants.
Talk about analysts.
Look at his eye twitch. He's just...
We'll talk about the IT-ification of AV, where people are starting to forget about the analog space. Let's just throw up displays and throw up a couple speakers in the front of the room, and who cares if everybody can hear it at the same level or if anybody can see anything. As long as we can support this, and as long as every room is exactly the same and is cloud connected so we can monitor everything for no reason at all,
isn't that like Shangri-La, though? Nothing in the room, nothing connected to the network, no technology at all. It's like the perfect amount of support tickets.
There's stuff. It's just mounted at weird heights and thrown together, and it's like no thought of how humans interact with technology. It's just that kind of gets on my nerves, but not as much as consultants.
Those who hung those things at weird heights and all that, were they directed to by these consultants you speak of?
No, it's like, IT just doing their own projects, and it's like, I could probably just do this and just buy this widget and it should be fine. And they're like, why does this room suck? It's like,
do you have too much? Your standards are too high.
No, it's just
his standards are at random heights.
Random heights. Random height standards. Right.
If D12 roll that, that's how high it goes.
Like those rooms you go in and there's like the light switches that are like this. It's like,
you see a lot of this in K through 12. Everybody complains about K through 12 AV, and it's when you step back and think about the amount of classrooms they have, and they're all over the place and different. I mean, sometimes one school is an hour away from the next in the same district. That's difficult to do AV correctly and support that, because they don't have people at every school. They have maybe the same amount of people we do for a campus, but their campus is actually more classrooms and spans of larger. So they just throw 65-inch TVs in there and they ITify AV, and I see it a lot, and it's kind of unnerving, but I don't know.
Yeah, so
there's a middle ground to it.
More consultants.
You sound so defeated.
Yeah, you do.
Man.
Seriously,
he does.
No, I just
very
those
gloomy.
are disappointing. You guys are asking like what are scary and like I don't know. It's just very dark show.
But you have taken it there.
Jamie, put that graphic back up.
There he is. Justin, the ether killer.
Ether killer.
No IT in here. Get it out. ITification.
Neal, what about you?
Whatever.
Well, so I misread it a little bit. So my first thought was that thing where you walk into the room and everything just starts working all of a sudden. You had a problem in there before, but you
like
get there
the
and now
car to the
everything-
mechanic thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it smells like it's burning stuff. It sounds horrible. And they're like, dude, I drove it for like 4 days. It's fine.
It's perfect.
Right. Like, what gremlins live in my AV system where, this instructor that I could see on the lecture capture camera was having a problem. Now that I've spent 5 minutes walking over here, everything's perfectly fine. Right before I walk in the door, it's that is spooky. But the consumerification of a lot of our AV products is tough. Just trying to, get through those, wizard menus to get things set up. Like, man, just let me put in the real IP address. Like,
good luck.
I know what multicast
finding that
address
MAC address.
Piece of device to have. Yeah. Right. I got to plug in and just like start ARPing everything until I find it.
I love it when you can't reach the network settings unless you have the special remote and the special code to the special remote to get to the special menu in order
special
to turn
menus,
on.
that's right.
Where did all the buttons on monitors go to? Like seriously,
All
just
the, like,
that
the
one
weird
little nub
touch
under there now.
monitors,
Like what is that?
You press it once, enable the menu. You press and hold for second. Press and hold, then short press, then long press, short press.
What is that weird new state that monitors have? It's like the on-off standby, like getting ready to be on but not quite on mode.
That's
Like what the hell is going on there?
LAN.
Like that.
That's how they deal with Wake on LAN.
I like. I
No,
like
but Justin, the first thing they turn
network
off is the
control
LAN
that turns
port.
itself off when you turn the thing off.
Yes.
Like, well, you never wanted to turn on, right?
No,
Yeah.
that's
And it's
standby,
what that's
Jamie.
deal.
You got to put it in standby, where that we just turning the pixels to black. It's
It's an LED board.
I don't even know, like what the hell is that?
Yeah, my favorite Dell monitor was like that, except there were two different power on commands depending on what state it was in, but it wouldn't respond to tell you what state it was in once it was off because
So
the
you send
Ethernet
both
port
at the same
Send
time.
both commands
like,
all the time?
Turn on.
No, like you had to.
If you did that, it locked up.
If it didn't respond to you, that meant it was dead, not asleep.
Is that in the manual?
Nope, but that's the way I figured it out.
That's how Larry checks his in-laws, too. Like, are you dead?
Hey! Oh, they're still here.
Are you just sleeping?
Gary?
All right, Gary.
Gary, what you got?
So I'm going to go along with Neal a little bit. There's that moment when you're walking in to train faculty after you've worked so hard on this super complex room and everything works great, and you walk in to train and nothing works.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Nothing works during the demo.
Yeah, you're right. You just break out into sweat, and like, I swear this works fine. Whatever. And I hate beating a dead horse. But between USB-C and digital signage, like pick one. Either one, I don't want to do anymore. I have the hey, we're going to do digital signage, but we want 3 TVs so that the content flows across.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I had to do that. Matrox triple had to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Who created
we
your
just-
content? Can I call them?
Actually, they don't do too bad. So the content creators are the clients that were like, we're not doing your content.
Yeah.
They get better over time. It actually looks pretty good now that they've gotten the content down. The TVs are pro grade TVs are starting to yellow a little bit. So it took 6 years for them to figure that out. But I mean, it's
On your training one, the alternate version of that, the cousin, is when you're going to train in the room, but there's one thing that may not be working right in the room. And you're like, I hope this person does not need to see that thing. And you're like, oh, and then they're like, and it's always the last thing. They're like, oh, and by the way, does it do this? And you're like, shit. And you have to go through the whole thing.
It will.
Normally does.
Let me ask you this. Do you start acting like you're going I'll show you that. But,
I got a meeting.
Knowing that it wasn't going to work anyway?
Yeah, it's been a while. But
do you actually try to...
You're trying to fix something.
Or do you say...
You accidentally show them where the reset button is. Look over there.
But it's always that weird thing that nobody uses, and that's the one thing that doesn't work. But okay, well.
Yeah, does your screen
discrete
freeze
routing
work? Oh. Screen freeze.
Screen freeze.
Yeah.
No, screen freeze does not work. It never will.
Audio freeze.
The audio freeze is the tougher one.
Audio freeze.
So, Mark, to that point, this year we made a deliberate decision we're removing every button we possibly could from touch panels. Because why are they there?
I thought you were going to say remote.
Well, yes. One of the buttons we removed deliberately is the screen up and down command. Because why the hell do you need that? There's a switch right there on the wall that says screen. It's 3 feet away. So we took that off. And the first training we did, someone was like, how do I get the screens to go up from the touch panel? I'm like, it's right there. Yeah, but I could do it from me. I'm like, son of a bitch. Okay.
Of course.
So we put it back, but it's just
on the wall. We just have it come down when they put content.
Usually it's one of those things. If you've ever
the whiteboard, Neal.
Yes.
The
whiteboard.
If you've
It's the
had
whiteboard
screen
argument.
control by way of your control system at any point, once you've made that decision, it's very hard to take it away.
And that was the problem. Was in this particular space, in this particular person, they like to do. I'm going to show a different slide, and I want to annotate on, or not annotate, I want a marker board on it. Then I want to raise the screen up. All these things, but the old system had that. So they wanted all those buttons. So okay, fine. It's now on the advanced page. All the buttons are back.
Just press them when I'm in class.
So all our stuff to get buttons away is now we're just migrating them all to the advanced page.
Oh, you're in advanced pages.
I found
Page flips.
It's really easy to do that. You just give them a button panel instead of a touch panel.
You just remove that capability.
I'm like, F that. It's all gone.
Just walk in, sensors. It all
It's
just works.
nothing. Here's a remote and a screen you pull down. Deal with it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and no one brought it up. I figured someone would.
Well, bring it up. Let's talk about it.
The scariest part for me, the scariest AV trend, the scariest thing in AV, it's all the stuff that we, the royal we, don't control, but yet is kind of part of our systems, and so thus we're responsible for it.
Like computers.
I'm talking about the frickin' computers, or the network, or the lighting, or environmental stuff, shades, but it's the Wi-Fi, but it's in your classroom. Yeah, it's in your classroom, so thus make it work better. And then yes, Mark, Teams rooms, Zoom rooms, all those things that are now tied to a cloud-based operating system that somebody else can update and at any given time add or remove features that may or may not have been there 3 hours ago. So it's a lovely, lovely thing to be a part of.
It works.
Yeah, just what do you just gaslight people and tell them they never had those features?
Yeah. No, what are you talking about? Show me where you saw that. It's like, it was here. No, it was never there.
Yeah, that was never there.
Joe, some people can't afford UX designers.
All right, so
consultant, damn it.
Comment from Joe Way here. Joe says, friend of the show, Joe Way says, unpopular opinion, AV people shouldn't be designing touch panels at all. He's not wrong. There are UX and UI specialists who do it better. You're correct. I am the greatest UI expert on the planet because my thing is get rid of buttons. Why do you need so many buttons?
Remove the choices. Every button you have is a 50% chance it's going to be done wrong.
Right.
And Jamie, I did try removing the touch panel itself entirely.
Hey, there you go.
But I had a huge amount of pushback on campus on that.
I'm doing my first conference room without a user interface.
There you go. Yeah. You don't need it.
It's all voice activated. They just shout at it.
It's the whole.
You need a single arcade button.
You don't even need a button.
No, I don't have a button.
You don't need an arcade
It's a hangover from how everybody learned how to program. Everybody went there and said, it all starts with a button press. And it's like,
it makes people feel better. It's a placebo. They just mash the stupid button.
Doesn't do anything.
They don't know. They don't care.
Yeah.
It just makes them feel better.
Yeah, the press here to start is my least favorite button ever.
Yeah.
Touch the logo to start, Larry.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's.
I think, and the countdown timer. Oh, it's wonderful.
Warm up, cool down.
Yeah.
I use it for yoga. And
30 seconds of yoga while the projector screen comes down and things warm up. That's great.
yeah.
I like to put the timer on my screen as well as the room and building you're currently in because sometimes people don't know where they are.
And I
make
lock
sure you put
out
the time on there.
everything.
The time and the weather.
Done.
Put the weather on there.
Weather and time, but don't connect it to an NTP or anything. Just
traffic
leave it
on the
and
ones.
see what happens. Like Christmas in
Is it telling
July.
outside or 80? Who knows?
Yeah, who
The
cares?
timer has to be 78 seconds, and you're not allowed to log in the computer while it's counting.
It would be
down.
fun to do the
It's
timer
The
that way.
screen goes blank.
And then do a skip, so you could have the option for the timer or not.
I like that. I like that one.
Add a button.
Yeah, is that a button? Like, please wait, or if you don't, just press here, and it takes you to another shorter wait. So it's like we're saving you time.
I think
When you hit that button, you should get the little dinosaur jumpy
Yeah,
game when
something.
Chrome doesn't have
And
anything.
then a calculator pops up.
The calculator.
Because why not? Right. It's just
the little bar skips
The calculator
ahead, but the
widget.
timer actually goes backwards.
Yes.
Adds a second
So
every
the
time you do
bar
it.
is done.
Oh well. So okay. Anyway,
All right, so those are all our scary things for AV if we wanted to share some scary thoughts about AV. Any last ones we missed?
I'm sure there are.
Do we talk about consultants? We reviewed that yet? Is that on the agenda today?
No,
We
that's
said
a show
next
all
week,
on its
yeah.
own, my friend.
All right.
Show all on its own.
All right. Well, there you go. Happy Halloween.
All right, let's say let's see, what are we doing here? What are we
Which button?
thinking? Oh, we're shifting gears.
Shifting
aren't we?
gears. Clutch.
Shifting
Here we
gears.
go. Power shift. Get the tack
Put
up.
it into low.
Yep.
4-wheel drive low for these country boys coming up.
Jamie, give me that slate. It's week 4, and the Weekly Rivalry sets its sights on the heart of the Midwest, where two proud Big Ten universities bring decades of AV and IT tradition, innovation, and a little friendly fire across state lines. It's Illinois, it's Indiana, and it's time to see who rules the gridiron of higher education AV in the Midwest. First up, the Fighting Illini of Illinois. From Champaign to Chicago, this crew has a reputation for precision and polish. Their classrooms are built on a foundation of standardization and reliability. Systems so consistent that an instructor can step into any room and feel right at home. Large lecture theaters run as smoothly as their seminar spaces with powerful audio, crystal clear projection, and seamless switching that never misses a beat. Illinois doesn't just set the bar, they are the bar when it comes to disciplined AV design and support. On the other side of the field, the Hoosiers of Indiana. In Bloomington, the team is rewriting the playbook with bold, student-centered innovation. Their Mosaic Active Learning Initiative is the stuff of legend, a national model for how to transform classrooms into dynamic, collaborative learning environments. With technology-enabled student stations, displays everywhere you care to look, flexible layouts, and more whiteboards than an office supply warehouse, Indiana creates spaces where faculty can experiment, students can engage, and learning comes alive. The Hoosiers aren't just keeping up with the times, they're setting the pace. So here we are. Illinois brings the steady hand. Indiana brings the creative spark. One side is about consistency and control, the other about agility and imagination. It's orange and blue versus crimson and cream. Chalkboard discipline against whiteboard innovation. Tradition against reinvention. Buckle up, folks. The rivalry is here. The stakes are high. And the weekly rivalry kicks off now.
I'll tell you what, Illinois is just built different. Tell me about it. When you talk about standardization, about consistency, about walking into any classroom and knowing it's going to work, that's like having the best offensive line in football. Rock solid, dependable, and they don't make mistakes.
Sure, but you can't win games by playing it safe all the time. Indiana's Mosaic program has changed the way we think about active learning. Flexible layouts, student-centered technology, and the courage to experiment. That's like running a trick play every drive and somehow making it work. They're not afraid to push the boundaries.
That's fair. Sometimes innovation leads to chaos. You just can't install every shiny new widget and hope it sticks. Illinois knows the value of consistency.
And Indiana knows the value of imagination. If you want to inspire students, you've got to take risks. That's the Hoosier way. Let's go down to the field.
All right, thanks, guys. Down here on the field, the atmosphere is electric. I'll tell you, on the Illinois side, you can feel that calm, methodical confidence. They're all about preparation and execution, and it shows. Across the way, though, Indiana is pure energy, guys. Their team thrives on creativity, adaptability, and you can sense that swagger in how they approach the game. Both sides are locked in, both sides are ready, and I can tell you, the fans are in for a showdown today. Let's go to kickoff. All right. Here we are. I'm the only one down on the field. I dressed for the occasion. So they stay up in the booth and I'm down here on the field. So we're going to start today. I brought the coin back by popular demand to do an actual...
Is it an AVFS coin?
That's somewhere else. Don't get...
Have you lost that coin?
Yeah, well, it's somewhere around here. I think it's behind my desk.
Look, 4 years ago, we bought those, and you think you can just lose it.
He threw it away.
Anyway, all right.
He didn't lose it. He threw it away.
Neal, it's a two-sided coin here. You got heads or tails. I'm going to throw it up. Ready? And call it in the air. Go.
Tails.
It is.
Well, that rolled outside.
It's tails.
And
It is tails.
today.
Do you want to start today's campaign, or do you want to defer, sir?
I'll start.
You're going to start? All right. Well, the way this goes, we're going to start the clock, and one of these AVSF semi-pros are going to start with the first question, and we're going to get into it. How about Larry start us off with a question from our list, sir?
I'm not an unbiased participant in this, so I'm going to throw Gary a softball.
Yeah.
So first, Neal, what's the weirdest space on campus your team has turned into a functioning classroom?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Got to be an old server room. Now, this isn't a geese. This was back when I was at engineering. We had a space in our digital computer lab that raised floor, levered in the corner, blowing air up through the floor and the cold aisles, all of that. Nice. And, they decided, let's put a projector and some speakers in there and start teaching classes. So they did, and we ran that there for 5 or 6 years for the engineering first year experience students.
Were they just random heights for Justin's sake, or were they actually thought out in advance?
Did you take some of the tiles out and have the tire workouts that football teams have?
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah, just every other tile, so you can start getting your agility up. Yeah, that'd be good.
Agility ladder right there in the classroom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd have been great.
All right, Jamie, you're scoring us again, just so you know. Surprise.
Oh crap.
So where's that opening drive? What do you think?
Oh my god.
Were the server racks still in there?
No, but there was a whole wall full of electrical panels.
Ooh.
Were they live?
What were the acoustics like?
Yeah. They powered the data center on the first floor.
I had a room with a live grounding bus bar on it. That was great.
Oh, yeah.
That's how grounding
field
works.
goal on that one. I
Live grounding bus bar.
kicked a field goal on
Field
that
goal?
one.
Okay. 3 points.
Yeah, it wasn't quite the swimming pool that we were looking for, but okay.
Coming to you, Gary.
Yeah.
What do you got? Let's see it.
If you say swimming
Jamie,
pool,
I swear to you, twice now we've done classrooms where we filled in a swimming pool and made it an active learning classroom. I swear to you. Yeah, like it. Yep. Chris, Larry, you can vouch
Wait,
for
is this
me?
that dumb one that's like 7 different layers and a balcony?
It is that
100%. It
is.
is.
not
And
a
I
dumb
have
one.
been in those tunnels for many
That is
days.
not a dumb one.
The diving board sucks now.
Hurts.
Yes.
It does.
All right, because I know the pain points of that one.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you the
Yeah.
6. Sorry, Neal, because that one was a turd.
I don't even know how many pools you have on campus to fill up and turn into classrooms. That's
They
crazy.
keep building new ones and keep filling them in.
Well, in
legitimately,
Indiana,
yeah.
it's actually a pond for most of the rest of the world, but for there, they're like, it's a pool.
That's where we learn fishing 101.
All right. Well, you're doing the extra point.
The extra point is we have a conference room that's in a house that was a pool that we filled in, made it a conference room.
I'll give him 2 for that. All right.
Wow.
You all
2-point
hate
conversion.
pools there.
Hate them.
Wow. Okay.
But they keep building them. That's the wild part. They keep building them to fill in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Insurance is too much on them.
We just dig a new hole to fill it up. That's all.
All right. That's one way to do it, I guess. Fill it in. All right. Coming back to you, Neal. We're going to go into Q2 here. So this one's coming at it. Chris or Justin, you guys want a question here coming up?
I'm holding back a brutal sneeze attack here. I don't know if y'all know. God, that's just been...
All right.
Yet the amount of time it would have taken you to say that, you could have read the question.
Chris, go ahead. Pick questions.
Let's see.
Let's see. Are we doing...
Ask him what the weirdest space on... Oh, sorry.
Are you asking or me?
You can go for it.
Go.
All right. Are we doing, let's see,
Top ones.
zip ties or Velcro?
Well, now you're just reading stuff for the fourth quarter.
Is that the fourth quarter only?
Yeah, those are the speed round.
Jesus.
Everything else is crossed off.
Oh, Jesus.
Chris, you go.
All right.
What's the worst consultant you've ever worked with?
Seriously.
This game is exactly like Big Ten football.
It goes down, though. All right. Well, here we go. Right.
All right. So all right. I have a
Just
question.
go for it. Pick the one out of there. There it is.
All right. I guess we're starting with Neal again here. How many of your classrooms are actually fully up to spec, and how many are running on prayers and paper clips?
Ooh. There's a few getting to the end of their life cycle that, we're hoping those DM switchers hold on a little bit further before we have to go pull in new network everywhere for the NBX hardware. So, maybe 20, 25% at the top end.
Man, he put
At least in the College of Business. I don't know about the rest of campus.
he put DM and NVX in the same sentence. That's almost a fumble.
Hold on, though. I give you. Are they old? Real old? Like old DMs? I'm talking like old DMs.
You mean D plus M?
Yes. Are they D plus M
Like
with the
3
wackadoo cable?
series.
No.
No, see, I would have given you extra points for that if they would have those still running.
No, they are. I think they were purchased in 2011, so 14 years old or so
I
now.
think the 3G.
Oh.
The 8G.
8G, whatever, yeah.
AG.
A 3G.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They're only all the same. Yeah. The 8G.
One of those. I try not to look at those too hard because I don't want anything to die on me.
Okay. Are they like Chris loves these, the big full frame dog ones, or are they talking like little DM?
Oh yeah, it's
DMPSs?
16 by 16.
Okay.
Holy moly.
Or bigger.
Yeah.
Or bigger.
Yeah, they're the
Chris
big boy
likes to
card
stack 'em up.
frames. Yeah.
Like,
I have many
That's
giant
what they
chassis
use to
that
fill
don't
the
need to be
pools
there.
in Wyoming.
Right.
is DM chassis.
Throw in another chassis.
I'm slowly building reefs for the local fish in all the waterways with all my DM chassis.
what was the score, Jamie?
Hey, I bet that would
official
work
on
out.
that. Going to replay official.
Why did I become the score?
Because you're here.
Oh, okay.
Justin's got consultants he's battling with.
I got
right,
sneeze
I'll
he's on the
allow
phone,
him to
so
have-
I guess.
I'll allow him to have a touchdown because
Okay.
You're gonna
those are
allow
lot of
a
paper-
touchdown?
Allow it. Yeah.
Yeah, because those are a lot of paper clips he mentioned all in one
Okay.
sentence. So I guess I'll
You
let
get an
it
extra point
happen.
afterwards for that 8G combo. Just got to split the upright.
Only because it was a full 16 by 16.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
If he just said 8 by 8, that's safe. 16 is ambitious.
All right.
That was a real waste of money. So I'll give him an extra point for that.
Gary,
But the consultant said they needed the IO.
okay, coming to you here before the half.
All right.
Yeah, right on. No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I thought we were asking another
No,
question.
same
No,
question.
there's
Answered this
rules to
one.
this, Justin.
Same question.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let Neal have that one because I feel very lucky that IU is like, no, I have plenty of money to update our classrooms. We have very few ancient classrooms. We're pretty lucky. I do have one of the DM rooms still with the 16 by 16. And that old DM cable that you had to run.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The 3-wire.
They don't even make conduit big enough to put it in. Yeah.
We got a name for that.
Bits and a half.
No, we don't.
I've got a great video of one of the guys pulling the cable out of the conduit. He's literally putting all his weight into it, pulling it out. Oh, it's fantastic.
Is that like X-rated or R-rated?
Well, it involved a lot of lube.
It did. Yes, it did.
Yes. We've been there. Okay.
All right, I'll give him a field goal just for the last little bit.
Yeah, thanks.
Right. You probably would have punted if it wouldn't have been that adding the extra
second.
I would have punted.
75-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah, and you hit the crossbar and it kind of rolled
Doinked
over.
In. Yeah, okay.
Doink.
All right.
I'll take it.
All right, coming in at the half. Illinois 10, Indiana 11. It is the defensive battle here today, everybody.
Snooze fest from the Midwest.
There you go.
All right, so you deferred at the top, Neal. So we're coming to you out of the gate here, right? And so
that's gonna be a hashtag.
So this,
I went first.
No. You did. Oh, you did the other way. So
yeah,
it's backwards. So it's going to Gary then. Okay. Well, here we go. We're gonna get into it. I want to get it. Let's make it spicy. What is that one AV thing your campus does better than your rivals?
Throw shade. Throw shade. Come on.
Shade.
Yeah.
I know.
Come on.
Neal, only
it
because
doesn't
I don't
even
know
have
you
to
at
be
all.
accurate. Just
I know,
throw
right?
shade.
Are those integrated powered shades?
Yes. Yeah, integrated power shades. And, you know what? Honestly, hearing assist. So I feel like IU is really big on adding hearing assist. Like we add them in every classroom. It's every classroom. We
call that a speaker, Gary.
Yeah. Louder.
And what does it entail? What are we talking about? You're adding it in every room. What are you doing? What is that? What does that mean?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
So right now we're doing brand drop is Listen IR. And we're hoping for Auracast. Like
Aren't
testing.
we all?
Yeah, I know.
We're all hoping
really
for
hoping
that.
for it. Yeah. I don't know how it's going to work, but it is priority for
What
us.
do you mean you don't know how it's going to work? It's just Bluetooth, Gary.
Yeah.
It's just Bluetooth.
Yeah.
But if no one's
should be
phone
fine.
receives it, it won't.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And we are working on helping visually impaired instructors use those little buttons on those flat touch panels.
Yep.
So we do have a couple of things like there. So anyway, that's
Okay.
I don't know how you could not award points for helping the hearing assist.
I'll even give you the 2-point conversion. Man.
Wow.
Oh, thanks, Jamie.
Because you're like the way you guys implement ADA things is really cool. And your visual impairment, the little 3D printed things, that should be a whole nother show on its own. But it is really, it's really slick and really cool. So
cool.
I will give you your touchdown,
Thank you.
and your 2-point conversion because I'm going to go out on a limb. Says you're doing it better than most of us on this call, so you probably are doing it better than Illinois. Come on, Neal.
Man.
Wow. I mean, wow. We're still trying to figure it out because bringing a touch panel to somebody that's visually impaired that's more difficult, especially because we don't have a lot of tools from the manufacturers that make the touch panels to make our lives easier and get it to those folks in a way they can consume, right? Like there's no screen reader that works on a AV touch panel that I've ever seen. So
no, and like I said, it's another show, and
it's definitely an in-depth conversation.
But what they're doing with 3D printing and putting in overlays and everything else, it's really cool. So, all right, Neal, what are you doing better than Indiana?
I keep
just trashing on you, but it's because we're friendly neighbors here.
Respond.
I think it's got to be our UI. So we're pretty federated here at Illinois. College of Business, College of Engineering, campus, library, we all have our own AV and IT crews, but we all use nearly the same GUI. It has a very similar look and feel, regardless of whether it's an Extron, an AMX, a Crestron, whoever's classroom you go to.
Cross-platform. Nice.
All looks basically the same. There's some small differences between what Crestron can do in AMX and Extron, but and there's a little customization. A library does a lot of active learning group presentations, so they have like immersives and displays for group work. So they have a lot of group mode on theirs. We do things where we only put up content that people are using, so it gets the screens out of the way of the whiteboards. So we do things a little bit different, but if you walk in and hit share on any panel that we support, it starts working the same in all those classrooms.
I'll take it because you went out of your way to explain that it's everybody's different. Like there's different departments and different things. So the fact that you guys are all coordinated enough to share that, I'll give you a touchdown and the extra point.
Yeah, it's been a 5-year process, but we're good. It's
well, I think it's impressive that not only are you sharing that interface, but you're sharing it across multiple manufacturers' platforms, that's a huge lift to do that.
That is a huge lift.
Are you guys doing a lot of HTML at all, or are you just kind of just cheating it in there with what you got, just bending it to your will?
Crestron, we're looking at moving to their HTML5. We're still mostly on the older VTE stuff. I know Extron, it supposedly comes out as HTML5, but you can't really touch the HTML, so that's a little weird. And then I'm not really sure what's up with AMX. I've been out of that game.
No one is.
No one knows.
Curious. Pause. Do you have an AMX-based room on your campus?
Sounds like it has multiple.
Really?
Yeah, we have a lot of AMX here.
Wow.
Campus for a very long time was heavy into AMX.
Sure.
AMX programmers, BSS hardware. I mean, this was
we found an AMX
buying.
client.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I think when I did the programming job there, it was actually AMX.
probably
a long time ago.
20 years ago, it was probably AMX touch panels and Extron, the old, we called them lunar lander button panels, old MLC 200s. 220s, whatever they were. Looked
it was
like
all Axlink and Panja.
Impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, didn't know that the dinosaurs were still roaming the earth in places, but here they are. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Well, most impressive, they're still running,
Yeah,
too. So there's that.
Wild. So,
Kudos.
seriously.
They likely are.
Some clean power. So, all right. Fourth quarter, still tight. 18-19. So this is the way. Everybody listen now. Even the people who are on the show all the time. We're going to do 7 questions. We're going to rapid go through this. I know, we stumble through this every time, and I'm going to keep score on this little pad of paper.
So you really want the 7 1-point thing?
We want it.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 1
Unless we have time for 2.
All right.
Okay, ready? So this is rapid fire. We throw out a question out. First thing comes top of your head, that is the answer. And if you don't answer fast enough, Chris is going to buzz you that you didn't have time. Okay? So, starting it off. Collaboration platform. Going to, is it Neal first? Go ahead. Or as I know, it's Gary. Right?
Nope.
Yep.
Kramer Via. That's what we're using. That's what I'm forced to use, Kramer Via.
Interesting. Okay.
Businesses on air media.
Gross.
It's amazing that
That's not where we thought you guys were going to go.
No, I think that's the telling piece of this when we say, and I think that's the question of collaboration. And we would have
everybody else has been
Zoom and Teams. So you guys went with the wireless collaboration thing, which is an interesting take on that. So because you went that way, you're both getting either a point or not a point. But I'm going to give them both points.
-1.
I'll take 0.
Yeah. So what do you guys want? You AVS have scored that.
I'd say that's a 0.
0 points. All right, but nothing on the board. All right,
they're all terrible choices.
Okay. Okay. I don't want to do that one. All right. So, have you guys both started classes already? Are you underway? Okay.
Yeah.
So, best ticket of the semester or term so far? Support ticket.
So far, it was either the computer's not working because the monitor was off on the lectern. Yep. Or the request for the 3 digital signage displays with a budget of $1,200.
That's doable, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
3 posters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
3 posters.
3 posters.
That's a product from Independent Amalgamated. Print it out.
Analog digital signage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neal, what do you got? Something fun?
Haven't seen anything too crazy so far this semester. Probably got to be the where's the computer? They had routed the wrong thing. They had not even hit PC on the touch panel. They were looking
Buttons.
at the blank HDMI because there wasn't anything plugged into the HDMI.
Fair. Okay.
I don't
So
know.
a little bit of training, there's an HDMI plugged into the back of the display you're looking at, but that's not the HDMI we're talking about.
Yeah. One
Took off from there, and they're doing great on their
one
classes
each.
now.
Chris, anything on this list jumping out at you? Want to get in here?
Well, there's always my favorite one.
Take it.
Do Macs work on your campus, or do you have HDCP turned off?
What's weird is my Mac School of Music classroom with AV over IP works phenomenally. My other AV over IP with a mix, we turn HDCP off. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we turn HDCP off, but we do have a button on the panel if you need it on for whatever reason. Though we do a lot of recording, so off is better for us usually.
Is that on the main screen, or do you have to they have to go digging for it under that advanced
You have to be on the laptop HDMI.
What's the language of that button, by the way? I'm just curious.
Yes.
How
do you?
Wait.
Like,
Does it say make Macs work?
Yeah, is it,
Please.
I think it just says HDCP.
No, they don't know what that is.
I think we've talked to the
Nobody
couple
knows
people
what that is.
No.
Enter lawyer mode.
Right.
We were going to give you all the points until that.
I know.
We probably need to put something better on there, like it doesn't work for us here.
Yeah. That was going to be you picked up Gary's fumble and took it into the end zone, but no.
Not even the right end zone.
What was the score? What was the score of that one, Jamie? Where are we at? I missed one each. None each.
I kind of want to give Neal a safety.
Oh,
I do too. It is interesting.
That's two. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn ties.
Stole the whole thing.
Wrong kind of football.
Four here.
All right, so next question.
Yep, go ahead, Justin. Get in there.
Justin, ask the one you want.
Well, no, we're going to skip that one because they're cheating.
Velcro.
See, they're cheating. So, let's see. How many rooms do you support, and do you support and integrate, or just support?
Support.
Do full integration.
Support, integrate. We do hire out sometimes, but we do support, integrate, and I do have about 1,000 rooms.
1,000 rooms.
Good Lord. Okay.
I have 13 campuses.
It's a few rooms. Okay.
Yep.
So, Geese College of Business, we're at about 35 rooms, 85-ish with our conference rooms. Campus has 600 classrooms between all the.
I want to go back to the
various
fact that you apparently have 50 conference rooms.
They're a growing segment.
So we're the College of Business. We have a lot of
doesn't mean they need conference
used
rooms
by students. So yeah,
donors.
Conference rooms, seminar spaces, things that aren't traditionally booked classrooms.
I mean, to be fair, I've got like 30 some conference rooms in the College of Business that
obviously
are just empty with nobody in them. So,
Yeah,
So
we
take
have
care of
people
all AV?
champing at the bit to get into our new conference rooms that are almost ready because we have student consultants that are ready to start working on consulting stuff.
Go work for Justin.
I feel like I can see Justin's eye twitching over there.
That's a
Just churning them out left
point
and
each right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Really quick. Do you support events?
No. Hell no. Shit no.
Okay.
wow, that's a safety on that one.
Neal?
He gets one already. Just put it on the board.
Yeah. So we do. Usually this guy is involved in the events we deal with. We do various events. We have a large, we call it the Lincoln International Atrium in our business instructional facility that is used a couple times a week for various events. We're not always involved. Sometimes we have other audio folks, FNS, our facilities and services group will come out with some portable PA speakers occasionally, depending on what they're doing.
Do you laugh at them when they do that?
Actually, those audio guys are pretty solid. They do a good job for mobile sound.
I thought they were like putting a couple 6-inch PVs on sticks and going, "Yeah, let's rock out."
No, they're a professional group of guys. They do a great job on those.
Okay.
And those guys don't get a lot of notice for what they do too.
Yeah.
So they're usually rolling up about 20 minutes before the event, setting up their gear and getting going.
Usually, when you see something like that, the facilities group is bringing in like speakers that are way less capable than what's installed in the room with all this work and effort, and you're like,
these out of
"What
surplus.
are y'all
String them up
doing?"
Right.
here?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they say Serwin Vega
Yeah,
on
they're
it.
good. They're good.
A little bit of sound
Truck
sticks.
in my car.
Hanoi on it. So
Yeah.
Okay, so we got time for 2 more questions here. So you touched on it a little bit before. rephrase a little bit. It's HD-based T or AV over IP, but I want to know your percentages of those.
Your decibels, your ratio.
Yeah. So I will say our standard classroom is HD-based T. Anytime we go over 3 displays, we're AV over IP. So 75% HD-based T.
Okay.
25% AV over
That's
IP.
interesting on the 3 displays. Mine's
No,
2
that makes
displays.
sense.
I get it.
The product, it's based on the product we're using.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Justin. Question of legitimacy.
Justin, could we interest you in a giant DM chassis to help?
Something tells me you're not using the same product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
I have speakers.
I have some.
He's heard the show.
So that's a point. We're going to solid point there. Neal, what do you got? What's your ratio?
I think with the new building, we are probably at between 60 and 70% AV over IP. Everything in this building in Weimer Hall is AV over IP. It's all NVX. Even our video wall is NVX.
Is it blinking?
No. Our network team is great. We've been in here looking at multicast problems with them. I mean, we push the boundaries of our network, and the network team likes working with us. So.
Okay.
We do a lot of PoE, do a lot of multicast, and they're always there to support us.
And it's all on the enterprise network. All the endpoints are all
Yeah,
right.
we are
that was the
fully
next
converged.
question.
That's solid. Those are points. Okay.
All right.
Final question. This is one we tight game here. It's going to come down to this question. And so, what is the AV best practice you violate continuously?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Percent element?
No, it's not.
Because I'm narking on myself, right?
Audio coverage uniformity?
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't
audio
violate
coverage.
electrical code like Texas State did.
ratio?
Yeah, I was gonna, Chris, if it were 6 years ago, I would have said electrical problems because I use extension cords, but I can't
Do
say
you
that.
use them above ceiling? Because if so, we need to hang you outside the
No,
window
no,
by your
no.
toes.
No.
Yeah, okay.
You're talking
no.
specifically about the power squid splitters?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to have an integrator remove some of those. Yeah.
I only need one more. Look, it
just
works.
one more.
Right. What about the one on the front? That should be fine. Right?
Yeah.
It's the
Courtesy
7
port.
wall works. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. It's fine.
So is that it? It's the power?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with power. I really try to avoid all of those things, but I mean, we do for this viewer site for display sizes.
We can just kill everybody. It's fine. Yeah.
What's your percent element height you use?
What's that?
What's your percent element height you use, Gary?
My percent what element height? My microphones.
On your displays.
Oh, I'm still
Like we have
using
control over that.
Yeah.
He runs the program, not designs the program.
Take it out in
Yeah,
post.
right?
Consultant did that.
Right, yeah.
Consultant did all
He's
that
still
stuff.
using 468.
Everyone, still using 468. Everyone gets 98. Right, Chris? Everyone gets a 98 inch. You're either sitting too close or too far. I don't know.
Isn't that
So you're saying it's the viewer's problem.
It's the viewer's problem. Yeah. It's
Roll
active
your
learning.
chair
Just
out.
sit
Roll
over
your
there.
chair
Yeah.
closer.
Can't read it? Move.
Yeah,
Okay.
move.
All right. Neal,
like
you got a
faculty.
chance to take this here. So we
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
the warning is that
the
it
audio
could be
coverage uniformity.
It could be good or bad.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
lot of earballing it. Like, yeah, that sounds about right.
I
We'll
can
go with
tell
that,
you,
yeah.
Neal, from what I know, it's probably audio coverage uniformity.
Yeah,
Probably.
we're within a few dB. It sounds about the same. I don't need to go get my reference mic out. It'll be fine.
You don't know. It's good enough.
It's the
Yeah,
SAR
yeah.
method. That's right.
I hope AQAV isn't listening to this because I do have to resend my certifications.
okay.
Trust us. Well, they're not.
Hey, he should get points for having. He should get points for having that.
For having the actual certification.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, it's coming down to you. What do you think? How'd that last round go?
What I'm giving them points?
Either you're giving them points, or you're giving one of them points, or you're giving both of them points.
You're
determining the victor
Oh,
here.
so I get to click
You
the
get to-
button and
you.
determine the winner. Ooh.
I mean, I can flip a coin if it's easier.
Chris is going to be biased. So.
Well, that's the thing. Is, am I going to be biased?
To be fair, Chris and Larry have worked with me.
Which is why he's going to pick Illinois.
Well, you should pick Illinois.
And we both left, so...
Right, yeah.
I'm going to... Yes.
And I left. Remember, I left too.
I think I'm going to have to give it to Neal by 1 point.
By 1 point.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, my man.
Well, there you have it.
Good job, Neal.
Well,
I think like the football game, it'll be close.
Yeah.
Well, and mainly because he's going all in on AV over IP, which is fine. I'm in Gary's boat. We're doing HTTP because it freaking works all day long. But it's on the network. There's no islands. There's no weird converge. It's just all we're doing it the right way.
We got lands all over the place.
When Mark and I do this, we're idiots.
Yeah.
When Neal does this, he gets extra points.
Who said that?
They just want to hear from us.
All of you.
It's fine. The royal you.
That wasn't about that, though.
That was unrelated.
That was
never mind.
It's all the other crap.
Carry on.
All right. Well, gents, Neal, if people want to get a hold of you and talk about more AV over IP and all the things you guys are doing on the network, how are they going about getting a hold of you?
Yeah, they can reach out to me on email. feuerhe1 will get a hold of me.
All right. Gary, what about you? If people want to harangue you.
You can go to hotmail.com. Happy to, it's GARCUMMI@iu.edu, or you can find me on LinkedIn or MySpace or
MySpace.
LinkedIn. Occasionally look at that.
Cool. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Another weekly rivalry recap, showdown, whatever we call it. Can't say it fast though. So we survived.
Weekly rivalry week.
Weekly rivalry week.
All right, enough of this.
Thanks for being here, guys.
All right, take us out of here.
This has been the AV Super Friends Weekly Rivalry. And guess what, sports fans? We want you on the show. Got a big game coming up at your school? Maybe it's a local rivalry, a state showdown, or even one of those national grudge matches that splits households in half. If you've got the school pride, the technical chops, and just enough trash talk to back it up, we want to hear from you. Reach out to the AV Super Friends and let us know your campus, your matchup, and why your AV and IT team deserves a spotlight. Whether it's cables versus connectors, servers versus switches, or just plain bragging rights, we'll put your rivalry on the big stage. So step up, call your shot, and maybe you'll be the next feature on the AV Super Friends Weekly Rivalry. Thanks for putting up with yet another episode of AV Super Friends On Topic. You can contact us with questions, topic ideas, or general complaints at avsuperfriends.com.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.
The opinions expressed by the AV Super Friends are solely those of the individuals and do not represent their respective institutions, organizations, companies, or clients.